Hey guys, BurningPhoenixGames here, and welcome to Star Wars Empire at War: The Forces of Corruption. This is a real-time strategy game that came out back around 2006. I've had this game for ages, and I absolutely adore it. It's one of those games that you never really beat, and it gets uninstalled on your computer to make room for other stuff, but you always come back and reinstall it later. And that's just this kind of game. It lets you fight out the battles on land or in space, so you can auto-resolve, but it usually ends up poorly in your favor. Right now, as you can see, the game is paused, so I can do my little introduction. So, without further ado, let's just get started, shall we? Oh, I forgot to mention, this is my 25th subscriber video, so I would like to point that out and thank everyone for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Excuse me. We are playing with only about half the galaxy, just because it makes things kind of easier to manage once it gets to like 55 planets and the game gets kind of hard to control. We start off here, we can only build units up until this number, and right now we are over it. That's with the units we started. So we're going to begin the game by doing a space battle. So let's get started, shall we? Excuse me. I apologize for the loading screens, guys. I might take and edit those out, but I'm not quite sure yet. So please bear with me for this episode. Things should be better by the next one. And as you can see, our fleet just hyperspaced in, led by the Tyber Zann, who is the leader of this particular faction. Select our units. Move here. The goal is to destroy the enemy space station. We are not playing as one of the usual factions, I guess you could say, in a Star Wars game. We're not playing as the Rebels, and we're not playing as the Empire. We're playing as the morally ambiguous third party. This is a criminal empire that is trying to make itself successful in the middle of the war, and to do that it has to destroy both the Empire and the Rebellion. And the leader is Tyber Zann here. It's called the Zann Consortium. Oh, nope, no, I didn't want to pause it. I wanted to speed things up a little bit. There's people. Fire on them. Wow, we were destroying them. The thing about the Zann Consortium is they start off with a full tech tree. While all the other factions, the Empire and the Rebellion, they don't have access to their full units yet. This would probably be one of the better units they can field. Right now, anyway. As time goes on, they will slowly start to match our power. So the game becomes more difficult as you play, which I kind of like. So we are going to take out these X-Wing fighters. I've always liked Star Wars. I hear a lot of people complain about the prequel trilogy and things like that. I don't understand why people just can't enjoy it, you know? And there's been all this stuff lately going on about Disney. They bought the rights to it and everything, but I don't know. Hopefully, I did turn the music off just in case there was any actual Star Wars music, because I didn't want some copyright stuff going on. That's really something I'd like to avoid this early into my channel's life. So we are taking out this ship pretty easily. The thing is, the space station, which is right here, you can see it on the minimap, but we haven't actually discovered it yet. It can actually spawn units, like it can spawn these Corellian Corvettes. And I'm going to apologize ahead of time, guys. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce these names, if they haven't been said in the movies or in some kind of cartoon or something that was around back in the early 2000s. I really don't know. Like, I can say Yoda and things like that, but other names like Corellia, I don't know how to say them. So please bear with me. It's kind of like my Lord of the Rings series. I don't know everything about it, and I know that's a cardinal sin on the internet, but that's just something I have to deal with. Luckily, our fighters are doing very well against them. We're going to start by taking out their hangar. We're going to actually focus all of our firepower on it. And this one Bosk, who is this unit, he is in the Hound's Tooth right now. His special ability while in space is he can jam sensors, which means the enemy cannot see us on their radar. I don't think that is really effective when you're fighting or when you're playing against the AI like I am. But in a multiplayer battle, which you can do in this, it's pretty effective. Sometimes the Merciless, which is Tyber Zann's ship, will fire off little bursts like this, like that. It's not related to this ability here, and I'm not quite sure why it does it. It is called the special weapon, okay? I thought it had some kind of name on it. It's been a while since I played this game, so it might take a little while for me to get used to it again. But I seem to be doing pretty well. You guys are going to focus on them. You guys are going to focus... I put my bombers to fight other bombers. That's not a good idea. You guys can attack the shields. Because a bomber, at least these bombs, will actually penetrate the shield. And once these fighters are taken out, I can focus... this can't spawn any more fighters, so... Actually, I think these are meant for taking out fighters. Or they can work just as well in these bombers anyway.
What is it? Crusaders' weapons are charged and ready. Weapons armed.
Okay. Your weapons are charged and ready, as you said, so you are going to attack this. Nope, don't turn, don't, no, I hate when I do that.
Weapons online. We're awaiting orders. Gunship weapons are online.
This is almost destroyed. Once these hit red, then they will be destroyed and they cannot be rebuilt by the enemy. Luckily. So, the space station is about to fall apart. This battle will be won very soon, and yes, I would call it serious damage.
On station. We are ready. They're falling back.
Okay. Once this is destroyed, we will take this area called the Maw, and that will add to our unit cap, or the population, which will let us recruit more units. We have to have that population cap to be able to build the Defilers, which is a major unit in the Zann Consortium. It lets us get special bonuses and even field some of the enemy's units. We lost one squadron of bombers. They lost a Corellian Corvette, a level 2 space station, an X-Wing squadron, and a Y-Wing squadron, in addition to all the units that spawned from the space station. So I am going to move Tyber Zann away from there. He will come back here. I'm going to start work on a space station. And you see here how it says corrupting. Once an area is corrupted, then that means we get special bonuses. For example, we can go to Bothawi and do a slavery mission once we have the Defilers, which you'll see in a minute. Right now we need to start work on building another space fleet. But now that we control them all, we get... how much? We get 128 from it. Which, that's 128 we get every day, and this is our total income for all the planets that we own. I am going to send a spy somewhere. We're going to send this guy. He's pretty epic. I can't think of his name right now, but he's pretty powerful in terms of on land anyway. And luckily he cannot be seen by any fleets or anything that will happen to be on this planet. Sorry about that, guys. Just give me 1 second. Be right back.
Construction complete. Recruiting.
My skills are yours to command. Progress be swift.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ignore the outer defenses. Rush the governor. Governor Kun-Eth has proven difficult. We aren't going to kill him, when simply maiming him should accomplish our goals. Getting past his impressive security force and severely injuring him sends the appropriate message. No one denies the Zann Consortium. No one. That will suffice. Activating zone field. So be it. A fight it is. All right. A test of my skills.
What can I corrupt next?
I await your instruction. I am going. They will not know what hit them.
My skills are yours to command. I've got a thermal detonator for you.
What do you need? I shall go there. What can I do for you? Attacking at once. You cannot hit what you cannot see.
Extortion plans can begin instantly.
I am here at your request. Yes. Very well. Moving. That will suffice. Right. I am going. I shall go there.
I'm ready to bribe anyone's wish.
How may I help?
Corrupted. Well done.
Well done. The planet is corrupted. When the governor recovers, he will be much more likely to do what we tell him. Tyber Zann's plans must not be hindered in any way. Moving.
Enlisting. Recruiting.
Assault squad reporting.
My skills are yours to command. Easily done. Progress will be swift. I have been successful in setting up an organization that can be used as a model for the consortium all over the galaxy.
Constructing unit.